Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So ADA did not manage to hold micro support here yesterday. It's coming down lower now. It's also broken the trend line. That will send us into this next support area most likely. So let me just adjust the trend line a little bit, but that's basically a trend line break now to the downside. Didn't hold support that we talked about yesterday. Yesterday we talked about two wave counts, a previously white one and the green one. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll know about the green one, which was here this WXY structure. I have to make this primary expectation now due to that price drop that we're seeing today. Already highlighted to you yesterday that I didn't like the look of the price as it was coming down here. Very, very sharp correction. Looked a bit impulsive. In the end, it turned out to be an A wave. Quick recap. Where are we actually? So at the moment, I'm still exploring the idea if this here could be the A wave of an Elliott wave triangle, which is unfolding. This is moving within a corrective, well, as a corrective structure. So you will know that in a triangle, so we're currently capturing this Elliott wave triangle. We talked about that in previous videos. Price is currently moving in this larger triangle that started in December last year. And in this triangle, we don't really have a trend. So it's just moving sideways. Yes, you have short-term up and short-term down trends, but overall, it's pretty trendless at the moment. So you have to expect quick up and down movements because the market isn't really decided. So any support area, any resistance area, just be careful here at the moment. Yeah, I don't have any reliable trade setup here at the moment. Because this is just moving in corrective structures. I think the next support area that we're now dealing with is here between 25.9 cents and 24.7. But I would say it rather goes into the lower range of this, just because if we are now really dealing with the E wave of the triangle, which is the last wave, and within the E wave, the WXY structure, then the X wave should be an ABC, and the X wave, again, it seems to consist of an ABC structure, but the B wave within the X wave is very short. Now, it can create a more substantial B wave still, absolutely. Could get a bit of a bounce and move higher, but I would now see this as a B wave. So the shorter the B wave, the less space the C wave has, so it could really max out this orange support area. 24.7 cents is really the key level for this scenario. Yeah, if we go below that, then price is likely going to reset the D wave of the triangle. That means that at the moment, if we zoom out a little bit, we assume that we are already in the last wave or in the beginnings of the last wave of this triangle, which is the E wave, because a triangle consists of an A wave, a B wave, a C wave, D and E. And the D wave, could be finished, but of course it could also still extend a little bit lower. At the moment, the assumption is it's finished, but below 24.6, 24.7 cents, I have to say that most likely the D wave is going to reset, and it can do that as long as it doesn't break below the B wave low, which is at 22 cents, because then the triangle is broken to the downside. Bear in mind that overall the tendency on this chart is still to the downside, because we're in a larger downward trend, as you can see. Yeah, it's just a temporary sideways range with a new low to follow most likely. Now, therefore, it wouldn't be too surprising if price makes another low more directly, but it would be ideal from a triangle wave count point of view to already, just to put this E wave in place before coming down. Well, if we don't get the E wave, what would it be? If we don't get the E wave of the triangle, then I have to assume that this is some kind of a diagonal structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would eventually lead to a different outcome, to the same outcome. It would just be a different path to get to those lower prices. But yeah, at the moment I can't confirm that a bear market low is in. It's just moving too choppy. There's nothing bullish here on this chart at the moment. Yes, there are potentials here for short-term rallies, but they would just simply be corrective. So again, we continue to be patient here with ADA, and also here this is just not convincingly bullish, but it is a three-wave structure. So after this three-wave structure, we could expect another three-wave move down and then 3 waves up in this WXY structure. Or, I mean, it could follow through in 5 waves to the downside and would then work on this alternative and more directly a breakdown, which is expected anyway. But in the current primary scenario, as long as we're holding support, we're watching if we can get that E wave completed in the triangle for a nice and clean triangle before we drop down in the fifth wave. That's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.